This topic is all about a short story entitled The Dead Star by Paz Marquez Benitez. Paz Marquez Benitez, born in 1894 in Lucena, Tayabas, now in Quezon. Marquez Benitez authored the first Filipino modern English language short story, The Dead Stars, published in the Philippine Herald in 1925. Born into the prominent Marquez family of Quezon Province, she was among the first generation of Filipino people trained in the American education system, which used English as the medium of instruction. The summary of Dead Stars. The story revolves around Alfredo Salazar, a bachelor over 30 and two women. Esperanza, his fiancée of 4 years, and a young girl from out of town named Julia Salas. Everyone takes it for granted that Alfredo will eventually marry Esperanza. But although he is ashamed to admit it, the intensity of his passion for Esperanza has faded and he is attracted to Julia, whom he meets at a dinner party, but he is aware that all his loved ones, including Julia, would disapprove of his failure to honor his understanding with Esperanza. So he and Esperanza get married and have a family. Then 8 years later, he goes on a business trip to the town where Julia is still unmarried lives. He goes to visit Julia, whom he has never forgotten, but he is surprised to find that he no longer feels attracted to her. He compared the memory of his love for her to the dead stars, whose glow is still visible from the earth 4 years after they are gone. So, in order to understand the content and message of the story, I have here brief explanation in the short story. The short story is all about love triangle. Alfredo was not faithful to his fiancée because he was in love to other women. But Alfredo followed the norm. He chose Speranza, but he could not stop thinking like what could have been. So, pinapakita dito na may pagsisisi si Alfredo na hindi niya pinili si Julia. But there was an important realization of Alfredo, which is the spark is gone. So, nawala na yung feeling ni Alfredo towards Julia. So, why Dead Star? Pertaining to the feeling of Alfredo and Julia, the spark is gone. So, why did start? Because Benitez uses this object or adjective pertaining to the feeling of Alfredo towards Julia. Alfredo is not in love between the two. In fact, he is in love with the idea of love. That's all. I hope you understand.